let's move on to Spain, of course, who won it 8 years ago. Of course, they were fantastic in South Africa, weren't they, when they won it in 2010, albeit in extra time with that Iniesta goal. They've drawn, Dean, their Iberian neighbours, haven't they, in Group B? They've got to play Portugal. It'll be an interesting game.
Yeah. Well, obviously 10 years ago, Spain, you know, they ruled the show, didn't they? They won Euro 2008 and 12, World Cup in between. You know, they're a joy to watch. Things haven't gone so well of late, have they? Vicente Del Bosque has packed it in, but they look like they're on the way back. And if you look through their side, they don't appear to have weaknesses anywhere. I mean, they've got De Gea in goal, best keeper in the world, even, in my opinion, even when Neuer is fit. You know, at the back, they've got Ramos, Piqué. I mean, if you look at their defence, Azpilicueta, who are really great, probably won't even get in their side. You know, midfield littered with talent. Isco, who's phenomenal. Busquets does all the hard work. We was talking off air, you know, about who's going to play up front. I had down Costa.
I had Costa.
You think Morata is going to start up there?
I think Costa's probably fourth choice.
Do you really?
And that's very bold.
Yeah.
Lopetegui knows Morata very well from his youth days. Played him a lot there. There's a certain player called Aspas that Liverpool fans no doubt are probably absolutely chuckling away to themselves now. He's nowhere near the player that he was before. This is a player who's gone back to his club that he loves, scoring for fun. His confidence, he had problems with the language when he was over here, just didn't settle, didn't work out for him. Ray, you know what it's like when he just, he doesn't happen that, and you just go back home and you fall back in love with the game again. And he's just proved a different player. Celta is his team, and he's done superbly well for them as well.
Does he rely on Morata balls into the box though? Will they get him wide enough to get balls into the box? That's the big question for Spain. Yeah,
and I know Costa is more capable of putting himself around. I just don't think he's a great fit. I think Morata's just a little bit of a better fit. And I know there's question marks about his fitness. Ray's back. Question mark. He's got, you know, as we're filming now, there's still an FA Cup final to go, isn't there, for him? So hopefully he might be able to put up a good...
It's probably not ideal that he's not been playing on a regular basis as well.
Well, Chelsea. But Costa hasn't been scoring goals, has he? No. Costa hasn't been scoring in the league for Madrid. So
I just think Costa might be the better link for the midfield. The way they play, they push the ball about in midfield. Costa might be that man that can hold it up from, whereas Morata needs the balls crossing.
Well, they play quite narrow, don't they? If you look at Silva, who plays, Isco, they're not going to be out-and-out wingers. So, you know, that's going to be where that little triangles, and that's how they're going to play. Iniestas, they're going to get on the ball and try and get into
It looks like he's got options up front, whatever way.
He's got options, but I will be... This will come back and bite me on the backside. I will be amazed if Diego Costa starts the first game.
Right, okay.
So what we think in terms of...
we won't go in top goal scorer then?
No.
yeah, I'll put him at 100 and you absolutely fill me in.
I mean, the match against Portugal, Ray, will tell us a bit about Spain, won't it? We'll know
definitely.
an early part if we think they're going to go all the way or not.
This is a real test for them. I mean, early in the competition as well. So all the eyes will be on this if they can put a good performance in.
It's their first match as well, isn't it?
First match, so they want to get off to a good start. You can imagine Spain and Portugal will qualify, no problem. It'll be who comes first and second in that group. You should imagine Spain will win the group, but it will be a test for them. Again, Portugal got a decent side, and you know, this is where they need to really put a marker down and say the first game of the tournament, let's get a good win under our belts and show the other nations that we mean business this year.
The way the draw is, I've kind of got them down for semi-finals at least, because obviously they'll play a team from Group A, won't they, in the second round, either maybe Uruguay or Egypt or Russia perhaps. So you're looking at whoever wins that group's got a good run, haven't they, to the quarterfinals?
Absolutely, yeah, it's a real good opportunity. So that's why a lot of people thinking Spain might get to the final. But you know, along the way, again, Spain, it's going to be interesting to see how they all fit in together. And but down the spine of the team, they're very strong.
They are very strong. And I tell you what, right, this team isn't as good as 2010, but there's the camaraderie, there's a real team spirit amongst them. They're unbeaten under Lopetegui as well. And that, I've been led to believe, that unbeaten run means a lot to them. I mean, you know what it's like, of course. You know what it's like, but and you're just pulling out the fire late on, or you want to keep it running and running and running, don't you? And this Spain side certainly are. There's not enough as quality as 2010, but there's a real togetherness and a very good, no inter-club rivalry either. Which, of course, with those two big teams there as well. So I
fancy them as well. I fancy Brazil, Germany and Spain now to win it. You've taught me,
you do love a favourite, Enzo. You love a favourite.